curious aspect was fishing for the song. History is such an intangible thing. Right now, I'm just walking in front of you, telling you, speaking about something I did in the past. But do you know who the Moomins are? I'm here in Finland, just in front of the Moomin shop. An iconic comic that all of the Finnish regard as important comic literature and literature. It was done in the 1940s by a lady called Tove Jansson. The very first novel was in 1945. It's the story of a little character called the Moomin troll, and who goes through interacting with his parents and his friends. They go through philosophical endeavors. It talks about family, friendship, as well as the balance between adventure and safety. So this comic then became a series, animated series, being translated into many languages, including Japanese. And this makes me think of the recent Spend It Alone, a music clip where a musical cat is going through a fictional world like the Moomin troll in Moominvalley, also set in a valley, a fictional South American valley, Music Valley. The musical cat, Manu Cat, goes through alone, spending it alone in solitude, enjoying the fruits of reading, of doing exercise, of reflecting. I can tell you a bit more about the story behind the collaboration with Tami, the animator. So Spend It Alone is an animation and music clip that started 3 years ago, and it was made during COVID. The animator Tami joined for 2 years. It was originally composed for a video game called Where's That Ducking Bomb? Here again, animation, illustration, very important in my work. The game is about finding a bomb that's attached to a duck in your living room, and you have to go through a bunch of notes trying to figure out what is the decoding mechanism for that specific bomb. So you have to press on a few buttons, cut some wires, and hopefully you don't get it wrong and the bomb explodes. Where's That Ducking Bomb? Won the best audio for the game competition that we had sent it to with my game developer friend who made the video game. You can play the video game below if you're interested in playing. It's for PC and Windows. Make sure to download it. We won the best audio game, the best game with audio. And after that, I was like, oh man, I really like this menu music. Let me transform it into a lo-fi jazz song. So I had a few inspirations. Check out this other video where I go a bit more in depth into that. And I transformed the menu, which is a reggae sounding track, into a lo-fi verse. And that's how Spend It Alone starts musically as a project. The themes of the lyrics of the song are about solitude, not loneliness, solitude. It's a symmetry, or the other side of the coin of what the Moomins say, which focus on friendship and family. Here's the other side of the coin, which is solitude. This really comes to the COVID-19 experiences. I was living at home with family in a vulnerable household, so we had to stay in home for much longer. But I really reflected a lot on what I was doing during that time, which was learning a lot on my own by reading. I was reading a lot, I was doing exercise, and I was spending time alone reflecting. All of this cultivated so much personal development in me. That's what I write about in the lyrics. I took reading to a whole new level, which is giving me a PhD now in neuroscience. I took sports, fitness to a whole new level, which means that I'm doing gym every day now. A very curious aspect was fishing for the song when I sent it to the animator. I had sent her a bunch of tracks and she chose Spend It Alone. The initial idea with the animation was to just do a little looping track. You can see like the foot tapping scene. That was the initial idea. I told her, look, let's keep it simple. I want to work with you, Tami. Pick a song, do a simple 10-second loop that we can go through the whole video so that people remain interested. There's a little thing, but they focus on the music as well. Boom, that would have been great, easier work, you know, that's less time. But you know what? Tami just got her creative juices flowing. Over the next 2 years, I could see the sketches she was sending me, the storyboards, and slowly this work from Tami evolved into a rich animation. She took inspirations from Caracas, Venezuela. That was on her own terms. She started seeing these very nice plazas and the mountain views of the capital, which is set in a valley, not like Moominvalley, but this is a South American valley, Music Valley. That's the Music Valley. She took Google images, then I went myself to Caracas a few months later. I took some pictures myself and sent it to her. there was a very surprising scene. She had sent me a theater picture called Teatro Manucap. Manucap is my artist alias, and that was a very nice gift for me. I thought, oh nice, she's giving a little scene which is named after the artist alias. Subsequently, she put a university project that I had seen. That's where I met her. I met her at university. Right now I'm in Finland, so I'm not at where I studied back in London. Now, she sent me a version of the character, the musical cat, watching in the cinema a university project that she had shown me a few years earlier. And I had told her, look, what are you doing? This is amazing. I love this. You have to put music to it. Do you have music to it? What are you going to do with it? She didn't tell me anything until that moment where she had shown me the Teatro Manucap and then the cinema scene, and she put in the film in there. You know what's really nice? It's about having a history of the work that you're doing. History is such an intangible thing. Right now I'm just walking in front of you, telling you, speaking about something that I did in the past, but you can't necessarily see the process. You didn't experience it. This is the same with Moomin. Moomin is representing a history. It gives you an identity through illustrations to visualize values that you have of friendship and family, in this case, adventure and safety, in the Moomins, self-reflection, solitude, in the case of Spend It Alone and the musical cat. Reporting live from Finland, now I'm taking you to the musical cat, who's going to tell you about his experiences as the main role in the musical cat experience. Mr. Manucat, or Manucat, the cat. Let's start with the obvious. Spend it alone. Do you feel lonely? No, I just enjoy solitude. Fantastic. So tell me, why did you decide to have a starring role in this music clip? You know, my favorite scene is sleeping. The sleeping scene. Yeah, that was the best moment. Okay, so you like to sleep, and also because it is your music, Mr. Manucat. But that's a good point. Why a cat and not a human? Well, first of all, cats equals solitude. But more generally, animals are more relatable because it removes cultural, ethnic, and gender connotations. Wow, that's really good. Okay, well, tell me, why are we in a South American city? Well, it's because the music had a Latin South American vibe. Okay, to finish off, Mr. Manucat, what is your message to the audience? I just make cartoons. Sorry, I was just possessed here by the animator. I just encourage people to sleep more. Take care of yourself. That's all, thanks. Now that you know a bit about the background story of the Spend It Alone animation and how illustrations can capture history in a way that really marks with simple animations such as the Moomins or the Spend It Alone music clip, I want you to go and see and watch the music clip yourself. Spend It Alone, go and watch it right now. Make sure to follow and subscribe to follow the journey, the creative journey. If you want to know more about my musical journey, that's where you have to do it. Not only in Finland, you can do it anywhere. Secondly, if you want to learn more about the music science and the music theory and music philosophy and neuroscience, make sure to follow this other channel where I talk about all those aspects. See you very soon.